massive hello to everyone. I hope you had a great Christmas Day yesterday, and welcome to one of the greatest sporting events in the world, let alone Australia, the Boxing Day Test match. 90,000, there is not a seat available in this joint, so the atmosphere is epic, and it's very hard to hear yourself speak. It's going to get even harder when I introduce our big name guest today, a world's star. He's a rock star, he's a movie star, he's a star that we're very proud of. And I'm talking about Brett Lee. No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about rock star, 6 and out. I'm talking about Hugh Jackman, who is so good to his word. We interviewed you last year. You said you'd come and co-host.
Yeah.
Hugh, great to see you, mate. Thanks for coming on the show. Welcome back to Australia.
Glad to see you. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
How are you coping with the atmosphere, mate? And this is a real treat for you. I know you don't take this for granted. Coming out to the Hello Turf of the MCG.
I'll never forget it. I was here in 1977 as a 9-year-old when my dad drove us down for the centenary test. And I spent the first session thinking I was going to the bathroom and getting locked out. And I was lost for about 3 hours. This is a dream come true for me. I just love being here and being with you guys, and in this place is incredible.
Well, you've been a great friend of this show, great friend of our coverage. Faced warning, we'll get to that a little bit later. But we've had some good experiences with you, and you just love your cricket, don't you? I mean, that's what came through last year when we had the chat, that you've got some strong childhood memories of the game itself.
Huge, yeah, no. I grew up playing it, 2 older brothers who, you know, put me through my paces. We used to play test matches out in the backyard. I've always loved cricket, and I finally found, by the way, anyone going to America, channel 1007 has the cricket. So you've only got to go through 1006 channels to get there. I finally found it. I'm like, yes. So I've been listening to you, all you guys, and watching you. It's been great, but I love it. And I remember, obviously, the centenary test, being here for that. I remember I was a member of the SCG. Johnny Dyson taking that catch, I'll never forget. So many memories. I used to go and score the matches. I had my own scorebook.
That's great.
All 5 days I'd be there.
Were you more of a batsman or a bowler?
More of a bat.
You got the height though for a bowler.
Yeah, but my back, when I was about 13, I grew like a foot. Dodgy back.
Well, I reckon his face warning, he should face you. Maybe not today, but down the track, that would be a good one.
Yeah, I'm sure my kids are happy for me to do that.
Now, mate,
or my wife.
whenever we meet you, you're such a normal bloke, you know, but last week you were hosting Christmas in Washington, Barack Obama, all these big names. I mean, how's that, mate? Is that a surreal thing for you?
Absolutely surreal. It's so surreal to be up there with them. And then, speaking of down to earth, the first family, President Michelle Obama, are so down to earth. In fact, when you meet the president, this is what he gives you one of these. Hugh, wait a minute. It's literally, I'm like, hey bro, I was about to say it, bro. He's like, great to have you here, you're great, you're awesome, love the Wolverine. He's talking to Deb during the thing, he goes, I love those Wolverines, I really love them. And, Michelle's very warm, but it's pretty surreal. Surreal to have your kids there with the president and now being here. But if you gave me a choice,
that's amazing. Now, Wolverine, I mean, that's done well for you this year. Well done on that.
Yeah, thank you, mate. No, it's been great. And we shot it in Australia, a little bit in Japan. We shot it in Sydney. And it's the seventh time I've played them. And it's weird. 14 years I've been doing it. I'm enjoying it more than ever.
Yeah.
I kind of love it. I mean, you might feel the same, mate. How long have you been bowling now?
Oh, about 20 years, I think.
20 years. You're just saying you're now
20 years too long.
only bowler to bowl 150 k's an hour for 20 years straight.
I'm trying to get there, yeah. So
That's pretty good.
I'm trying to. Got close the other night, but we'll see how we go.
Just watch the back, mate.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing. But anyway.
I just want to know, like, with your Wolverine, all that type of stuff, did you actually prefer doing Boy from Oz or the superhero, tough guy sort of role?
I love them all. I think the thing I love about acting is I get to do different things all the time. If I had, you know, my choice, which luckily at the moment I do, I get to change it up, do some of my Prisoners or do something like X-Men or do stage work, something like Boy from Oz. And doing Boy from Oz was pretty incredible. I mean, Peter Allen, I just got basically to have as much fun as I wanted every night. The Australian flag dropped down over Broadway. Every night, I'd finish the Still Call Australia home and I'd hear Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. You know, in a Broadway house. It was awesome.
Oh, here he is, the great man. So now Hugh, I hate this fellow, but there's only one bloke. There's probably only one bloke in Victoria that can rival you at the moment. It's this man, Warner. Thanks for rushing down, mate. You too. You've had a couple of net sessions over the years. You know each other well.
I'm glad we're not having a bat today because Hugh smashed me all over the park last time, so I'm feeling a little bit relieved this year.
Talking about being friends for the show, he was a good friend to me because as soon as the camera stopped, I said, all right, Warnie, I want one real ball now. And I didn't smell it.
No. I actually, have you got proper underpants on today?
Yeah,
last time I checked your running down the leg.
Let's have a look at that. I think we've done that for 2010. We'll call this the Boxing Day Test match. It was right here, and this is how was taking on the Shane Warne deliveries, and that's right in the Jets.
Leg block. Deborah was so embarrassed. She goes, what were you doing? I said I was wearing boxer shorts and I was pulling up the box literally from my ankles. Thankfully I got back up there.
He's by the run on purpose, definitely cracker.
No, well, what we should say there, Hugh actually smashed me all over the park, so it was nice of him to show one good ball, but
Could you imagine that ball being at 160k an hour? How you cope with that one?
No, I've heard a story from Mike Ganning at breakfast this morning. He was talking about getting a ball from Malcolm Marshall and topping a right, and they found pieces of bone in the ball.
That's right.
Later. Do you remember that?
Yeah, when he was getting interviewed afterwards, all the journos said, so where do you reckon he hit him? And as he got to about there, oh yeah, good on you, got me. Halfway across his face.
Well, you mentioned the 77, the centenary game there. Rick McCloskey was one of the bravest things you'll ever see. Got smacked in the jaw, Bob Willis. Came back about a 10 in the second innings. So there he goes, getting hit. And Kerry O'Keefe had to open in the second innings, if you remember, but he came back and batted, and it was strong memory for you, this?
Huge, because I remember him coming back and he was wrapped up. I think I remember the sound of it. It was sickening. Yeah, I remember that. Well, look at that, with the baggy green. Facing Bruce Willis, no helmet, and coming back on, and we won that game. But it was, I always loved characters like that. Great fight. But I remember hearing it.
They didn't pitch too many up after that either. He sent that next ball fire, shot right again, straight away.
Bob Willis looked like Bruce Willis. There you go. I'll give it to him. Bob Willis looked like he was actually coming in for a sledge, and then realised he was really hurt. He looked like that.
So what's coming up, eh? You've got another movie.
I'm doing a movie called Chappie for a couple of weeks in South Africa. There's a guy who directed District 9.
Yes.
So I'm doing that for a couple of weeks in South Africa, and then I have another X-Men movie coming out in May, X-Men Days of Future Past, which is like the whole gang back to all the old X-Men, the new ones, Jennifer Lawrence, everyone in, so it's going to be fun.
I love the obligatory photo down at Bondi when you return.
Yes.
And, you know, Warnie and I, you were similar age. You make it very hard for the likes of, you know, that vision of getting out. They're like a bomb, isn't it, you know? You stay so fit, mate, but you've got to get that out of the way, don't you? That photo's always there.
Plane, get down. All right, boys, good to see you, man.
There's probably plenty at home that'd like to see that, you know, that torso. I mean, you can put this on if you like. You are a member of the cricket show forever. You are a co-host forever and a day.
I love it.
So there's the presentation. Those at home,
You just want to get his shirt off there, don't you?
I'm just thinking of the ladies
What's my
sitting in
name and
there.
number, mate? One name and number.
All right, we'll get Jacko put on there.
Thank you.
Mate, it's all right. Would you have won the toss and batted or bowled this morning?
I would have batted. I probably would have batted, but funny enough, I heard the curator talking at breakfast this morning, and he said, look, I'd probably bat, but it wouldn't be a bad one to lose. So it was a bit touch and go, and since the breakfast it rained a couple of times. So it was an aggressive move. I kind of liked his, you know, it was a
Well, 171, you know, it's sort of...
I think England did pretty well. Australia bowled okay, didn't have much luck, and if they come out of lunch, get a couple of quick wickets after lunch, hope they'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll be
Good
bad.
on you, mate. Thanks for coming.
Last time I was here, just quickly.
Yes, go for it.
3 years ago, I was here 3 years ago, and we were bowled out for 98.
Yeah.
Then I got hit in balls,
Yeah.
and then they were north for 150 into the day. So this is a I'm up 71. I'll take it.
You were just getting the ice pack right about now. Mate, hope to see you again soon. Thanks for making the effort to come out here.
Good to see you.
Listen, soak up the atmosphere. It's one of the great days, isn't it? Yeah.